Good evening, everybody. As we proceed to give you what you need, this is your host, Abu Nas. Welcome to my video channel. I'm gonna make this real short and sweet as much as I can, but you already know, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. J.J. Abrams sticking his head out of the mud, and he wants to give opinions. Your boy want to give opinions. Mr. You know what? I ain't gonna write an original script. Me and Larry boy, we gonna take a little bit of episode 4, mix it up with our own little flavor, throw in a little bit of nostalgia, and give it to the masses. And unfortunately, we ate it up. But, as it stands, we got a little article here from your boy. And he says, fans that didn't like The Last Jedi are threatened by women. All right, JJ. Proceed, sir. Star Wars, in his words, if you are someone who feels threatened by women and need to lash out against them, you can probably find an enemy in Star Wars. Star Wars is a big galaxy, blah, blah. Now, this is where he really crosses the line. You could probably look at the first movie that George did and said that Leia was too outspoken and she was too tough. Anyone who wants to find a problem with anything can find a problem. The internet seems made for that. No shit, Sherlock. So he goes on and on, blah, blah. And he said the, fan base is very vocal, but somebody had made mention to him that, would you do anything that changed behind the outspokenness of the fans to feel that The Last Jedi, was not a good movie? And he pretty much said, nah, they don't faze me in the least. I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to concentrate on, Rey, Poe, and Finn in Episode 9. To paraphrase. Okay. I already know what this is. This is the dumbest shit that I have ever heard in my life. But like I said, I've seen a few videos. Oh, shout out to I Live in Hyperspace. My brother. What? Slayed them. Check out my brother. I Live in Hyperspace video. You're gonna love this shit. Makes what I'm trying to say pale in comparison. But I'm just still gonna say my piece on this. And yeah, JJ, look, come on, man. It is not enough time in the day for you to be on your bullshit and doubling down on something that clearly the fans have spoken on this. What are you? You was living under a rock that you didn't see the Rotten Tomato scores, all the articles, all the videos, the tweets, Facebook, YouTube. Who do you think? We was just pulling shit out of our ass? Like we just wanted to hate The Last Jedi because we wanted to hate it? We gave Rian Johnson a chance. We got sold on the trailers. The trailers made it seem like this was going to be some real character study stuff. But at the same time, going to give us the good shit with Luke Skywalker coming back in action. No, none of that. He pretty much said, fuck you on your setups and your plot points for The Force Awakens. So if anything, you should be on our side. To be honest with you, he fucked your whole shit up. But now you're going to double down and get in agreement. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. You the dickhead that signed off on that bullshit when they asked you, have you seen Rian Johnson's script? And you said, J.J. Abrams, oh yeah, I saw it. Oh my God, it's the best. I wish I was directing it. No. But this is the state that we're in now. So now we got asshole number 2 saying to himself and saying to us that you're afraid of women and y'all don't know how to handle good, strong women, and you mean nothing to me. Oh, okay. Well, number 1, we're not threatened by women. If anything, we love female characters, female protagonists. We ain't got no problem with that. It's Rian Johnson's way of telling a story that we got the problem with. It's the problem of having a Mary Sue like Rey come out of fucking nowhere, can do any fucking thing without no consequences, nothing to say that she can earn the type of skills that she had. Remember, Luke was on a journey. Episode 4, he swung a little lightsaber, got a little something from Ben Kenobi, but he didn't put it to use until the Empire Strikes Back. But even then, he got the wisdom and the lessons from Yoda. He trained with him. You understand what I'm saying? No. So now we get to Return of the Jedi. He locked shit down, saved his father, saved the galaxy, saved everybody. Hooray for the good guys. This is a fairy tale. My God, we don't have to have shit look like The Godfather and fucking and other. I can't even pronounce it, but you know what I'm saying. We can't have deep character studies in every fucking film. Just give us a little bit of a fairy tale. Fight out the books. Can we have that? Can we have that at least? We already fucked up with drama, action, horror, porn, anything. We already messed up in the head. But can't we have just our childhood memories and our fairy tales to say good versus evil, hero's journey, get into a little bit of an issue, fight it out, but then come out on top. Teach us something, you know? At least we had Star Wars for that, but no, we don't got that. We ain't even got that no more. Social justice warriors, feminism, everything is a fucking agenda. My God, man. I mean, really? Can we have something? But you know, we said that Ryan's story was incoherent, a mess. The jokes don't go nowhere. You killed the main antagonist that I know, JJ, you was trying to set him up to be the antagonist. Stop fucking lying. We know it. You can deny it, and no, we know. But he messed it up. So you want to play damage control and you want to, you know, all right, well, I got to toe the company line because, you know, Kathleen Kennedy, she's still in charge. And if I go against the grain, then I'm going to hear it. So I'm just going to push the feminism and push it along. That's pretty much what you're doing. And you know what? In some ways, I can understand that. Somebody's got to fucking pay you to do the movie. You ain't doing it for free. You ain't doing it for the kindness of your heart. You ain't got no GoFundMe website trying to give you some cash so you could do the Star Wars movie justice. Nah, you ain't doing all that. You want to get paid. And Kathleen Kennedy is writing the checks. Oh, excuse me. Bob Iger is writing the checks. Bob Iger is writing the checks to give to Kathy to give to you. So now, Rian Johnson's movie sucked ass, but you can't publicly go out and say it. Even though he screwed your movie over, but you still can't go out and say it. Alright, well, either way, it is what it is. Now, you getting ready to film episode 9, especially now after you said all of this, that we hate women and that. No! We just hate the fact that you have women characters that are absolutely, positively boring, uninteresting, and they have no arc or nothing to further themselves along into the story. Nothing. You couldn't even make me love the Asian chick. You couldn't. I tried to save you, dummy. No. Rey, I need someone to tell me my place in all of this. No. You need to sit down and take orders. No. Between those 3 women, I'm not even counting Leia. Leia's already a legend. She's beyond your ability to fuck up. Unfortunately, Rian Johnson tried to do that shit. But no, besides the Mary Poppins thing, she's already a legend. She's established. We ain't got nothing to say. We talking about the new characters that you love so much and you want to put all your credence in. Nobody gives a fuck about a Rey. Super Rey at that. Admiral Holdo, you could have saved us 35 minutes of a useless so-called mutiny that you watched the person that you berated go about doing where you could have easily cut the shit in half and told them the plan, got everybody on board, and everything would have been good. No, you just had to you kept your mouth shut, knowing this shit was going to go down. What kind of leader are you? Or the kind of leader that wears a ballroom gown on a spaceship, barking orders, and just trying to make men just feel so damn inferior, but yet you holding all the cards and you feeling mighty good about yourself, yet you basically, you know, allow something to happen that didn't even necessarily had to be. You know, and like I said, Rose is just totally useless. Social justice warrior bullshit, 30 minutes waste of time over what? Freeing the animals? You ain't give a fuck about them slaves that got whooped up behind your madness. Oh no, you couldn't free them because they was getting their ass handed to them by their masters in Candle Bite. But at least the animals are safe. Dumbass. And yeah, and Rey. Super Rey. You know, moving boulders, doing Jedi mind tricks, fighting, you know, Knights of Ren, Praetorian guards. I mean, if anything, why don't you put a jetpack on this chick, give her a fucking hand cannon, and send her out there to fight the new AT-ATs. She can't die. She's fucking invincible. We'll just send her out there and save everybody the good time and trouble of driving the little the ships through the little red planet, wasting time. Just have her do that. As a matter of fact, just have lightning bolts come out of her hands. Everybody's into Force Lightning now. Just give her lightning bolts coming out of her hand. Just fly her over in outer space. Make her survive in space, because you can do that shit, especially at this point. And let her take out the First Order. The end. End the story. Rey wins again. Fatality. Retarded shit. That's all it is. But you know what? As it stands, you already know my stance. You know, and reading this article, you know, with J.J. Abrams, I can't. I'm done. But I knew I was gonna. I already knew I was gonna boycott Solo. But you know, besides all that, I was still gonna wait and see. But I wasn't too keen on Episode 9, and I pretty much really wasn't gonna go that route because it was really nothing to see. You can't convince me that nobody is that interesting enough for me to spend my money to go watch. And this shit that he pulled, oh man, it's pretty much confirmed 100%. Lock it down. We done. We done. So with that being said, yeah, anybody within the sound of my voice, I mean, read the article, look at the other videos, check out my man, I Live in Hyperspace. He really broke this shit down. And after you see his video, you pretty much will definitely be on board. Like, oh yeah, fuck them. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm sad that you have two directors for a sequel trilogy that absolutely went nowhere. And then you're going to try to disrespect George Lucas on the slick shit, talking about, oh, well, there was no real representation of women, you know, even back then. There was something wrong back then. No, it wasn't. Everything was perfect. We had Princess Leia. She was doing her thing. She was holding it down. She was a woman, a senator, a warrior. She was everything. Everything that Rose Hodor and Rose could even wish they could be. And Leia had the Force because she's the daughter of Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker was the chosen one, the most powerful Jedi to have ever lived. Powers beyond comprehension. He was conceived by the Force. And even he had to go through training. Rey went from one extreme to another. And remember, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, there was no time passed. There was no 5 years, 10 years, not even a fucking month. It was like minutes. After The Force Awakens ended, The Last Jedi started. So there was no pause in anything. So pretty much nobody had any character development. This is how you know this shit is really fucked up. Because the directors couldn't even get the fucking story straight, but then have them tell it. oh, I was, you know, I was pretty much talking to Ryan, or I was pretty much talking to JJ. It doesn't show in the movie, so what is it, fellas? Tell your boy Abu Nas what's the deal. No, you can't tell me anything? Didn't think so. All right, we're moving on. Like I said, I'm not even going to go into a whole little thing. I'm already tight behind this shit. But at the end of the day, my friends, you already know. If you didn't like The Last Jedi, you had every great reason besides somebody's gender that you hate the movie. You could take your pick between the lame-ass jokes, the incoherent plots, the way certain things just didn't work in terms of scene, the acting, a lot of it. And just the fact that I didn't even mention how they destroyed Luke Skywalker's character was truly an unforgivable thing. But I already expounded on that in my earlier videos, and yeah, we got a lot of other people really breaking it down too. You know, Stephanie Jeselnik, SC Reviews. You know, you got Jody's Corner. You could take your pick. You know, but a lot of these people have broke it down to the degree that it's really nothing to talk about anymore in terms of what you want to do for the future. Star Wars is pretty much done. As I said, you got to retcon everything to start over completely from scratch. You can't do that, then the EU, thumbs up. It's canon now from this day forward. So you know, we're done. Number 1, don't go see Solo. 2, don't go see Episode 9. 3, maybe Obi-Wan, but we'll see. Disney, out of here. Kennedy is out of here. Rian Johnson, out of here. J.J. Abrams, out of here. We ain't got nothing more to even look for. It's almost like we're beating a dead horse. Nothing. So with that being said, let's just see what other news pop up into the internet verse that we could break it down. And threatened by women? Damn. That's a stretch. I mean, you were really trying to twist this thing on us. You're really trying to make it seem like we're the blame that the movie sucked. That's crazy. That is absolutely fucking insane. You were actually trying to blame the fans that your movie sucked and nobody was digging it. And JJ, I don't even know why you getting on some arrogant bullshit. You ain't the one that wrote and directed. Shit, Rian Johnson messed up your work in Force Awakens. We knew it was an episode 4 rewrite and reboot, but at least it was somewhat entertaining. But after your little comments here, fuck your movie. Now I'm not even feeling it no more. Just on GP. You know? Because I know what you're thinking behind it was. So you wasn't really feeling George Lucas's, story treatments or wanting to get some wise words from the master. He said he was there for consulting. I'll be here for you to consult. Or what I said, fuck a consulting. We don't want you. We rolling with the white slavers. Pretty much. That's what the maker said. I believe him. Especially at this point. Turning Disney into another mindless, soulless corporation. Star Wars, just part of the assembly line. Marvel, this, Star Wars, keep the line moving. They think we're supposed to just eat up any and everything that they put their hands on or slap a Star Wars sticker on. No, we got standards, people. We have a view of what Star Wars means to us that we have to keep alive, because they're not doing it. So we got to do it with ourselves, with our communities, with, you know, with books, with articles, with videos, any and everything that we can get our hands on to let them know you are not going to suck the soul out of Star Wars while we're alive. I know you want to move away from, because that is your ultimate plan, to move away from the fans who's been there since 77, because now all of us is kind of like pushing 50s and shit. So we're getting old. To them, we're getting old. They want to hook them while they're young. I ain't got no problem with that, man. But you're not doing it with this one while we're alive. Or you could have saved us the trouble and not even make the sequel trilogy, especially since you wasn't using George Lucas's story treatments for 7, 8, and 9. He already mapped it out. Do it with other characters. We could have tolerated it a lot more then, because we knew you wasn't touching the legacy characters, the characters that mean the fucking world to us. That's whatever. Okay. All right, JJ. Well, thank you for this article. Thank you for letting us know how you really feel. And our answer to you is that, so you think we're threatened by women because we hate The Last Jedi? Our official answer, well, I hope I speak for those that, you know, that do follow me either on YouTube or Twitter. The answer to that is that you don't even have a fucking clue. If we explain to you that everything in terms of the writing to the directing of The Last Jedi was an abomination, believe it. It ain't got nothing to do with gender. Never did. If you want to make it like that, then that's your business. But the truth is, no. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful evening. This is probably my shortest video yet. I'll probably make more that's a lot shorter because I don't want to drag this shit out. May not have been as entertaining as I wanted to be, but, you know, I'm just speaking my mind right now. And like I said, I got other videos to watch that's going to expand my wisdom on this whole subject. So I want to get back to that while I'm, you know, chowing down on my dinner. But of course, I'm showing love to everybody that's been following me on Twitter for like a minute. And for those that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, enough love and respect. You understand? I am humbled. I am grateful, you know, that you took time out to listen to me ramble on about X, Y, and Z, especially something that I love, and I'm a live and bleed for Star Wars. You understand? EU is canon. Holla at your boy. You know? Derail. You know you gets it in. Ample Comics. You know you get it in. Luke Skywalker gets it in. Red Shadow 113 gets it in. Resistance Wars gets it in. I Live in Hyperspace gets it in. Illuminati Mon gets it in. Disney Wars Not Canon, get it in. All Eyes on Jesus gets it in. Nisa J, yeah, you get it in. Mary Emma, baby, get it in. Brinny Baby, you know you gets it in. Restore the Republic gets it in. My boy Wester gets it in. Oh, and another thing, my little wrap-up thing I'm about to drop right after this. Hopefully you guys on Twitter have already saw it. But yeah, man, it's gonna get crazy in the next couple of months. But Solo, we gotta boycott this right off the bat. You understand? Butterfly Fly, you know you gets it in. Sarah Minaj gets it in. Tatooine Talk, he gets it in. Jason Solo, yeah, you get it in. Lumpy, my boy gets it in. Laura, baby girl gets it in. Jedi Lukey gets it in. The Last Jedi is not my Star Wars in. Quantum MBA gets it in. Brian Muad'Dib, get it in. Star Wars Alien Milk Cow, I am so sorry, brother. They disrespected you in this film. You heard? But for now, you gets it in. Kylo Ren, gets it in. Jefferson Weekly, get it in. Pat Evans, you know you get it in. Oh, one more thing. I may have something special for the gamers out there as I'm getting my YouTube channel hooked up. So keep an eye out for some gaming streams that I may be putting on YouTube pretty soon, you know. But for now, to end it up, Star Wars Lives Matter. gets it in. Maurice Golden, you get it in. Dan Solo, yeah, you get it in. PK Diablo, ha, get it in. Dweebs, Howling Into the Void, get it in. My girl Kales, get it in. Rebel Librarian, gets it in. Virginia Hobble, you know you get it in. Charlie Hunt, ha, get it in. Maximus, you know you get it in. Aaron Skywalker, come on, get it in. Michael Yarachuk, you get it in. Jake Skywalker, you know you get it in. Bringing this video to the end, to the end, to the end.